Hey, what up, y'all? It's Autistic Lappy with another video. Today we're going to go through enchantments, double enchantments, triple enchantments, blah blah blah, upgraded enchantments, how they work, how to get them, yada yada. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so to start off, to get enchants, there's chances from each type of thing. So cleansing, that's using holy water whenever you have corrupted armor equipped. Mob drops, it's a 1 in 40 for a single enchant. 1 in 500 for a double, 1 in 10,000. So that means that for every one mob you kill, for every one armor piece you get from a mob, that's a 1 in 10,000, 1 in 500, and a 1 in 40 chance of getting. For every corrupted armor you cleanse, it's a 1 in 8 or a 1 in 100 to get one of those. From dungeons, basically it's armor pieces within those dungeons, not just the rewards. Okay, so if it's a 0 difficulty, they're going to get these chances to get a single, double, or triple. If it's a max difficulty 2, they'll get these. There is no in between. Okay, no in between. This consists of Bee and Frog. Now for Bastion and the Ice Caverns, it's a little more difficult. The 0, it's obviously more than this, but less than this. So here are the chances. For difficulty 2, I would not recommend you selling these, but those are the chances. Now, I wouldn't recommend gathering them this way because it's pretty slow to get that, but that's kind of it. Bunnies, they don't give as good as drop rates, okay? But big mobs, they get better enchants, okay? Colossal gives 2 times and Titanics give 3, okay? Crafting enchant rates depending on the item you craft. So if you craft a better one, then that means you'll probably get a better enchantment. Now, on to what they do. Legendary. All it does is just increase your stats by 1.5. So, literally, all it does, imagine this, speed boost 15, cold resistance 75, 75. That wouldn't do anything, but it just increases the boost by 1.5. That's really it. Refined, it halves your negative stats and multiplies your positive stats by 1.35. So that means that if I were to have -10 fire boost, it'd be -5 fire boost. Okay, now on strengthened, the first thing it does, it multiplies your boost and then it gives you 10%. Now I wish it gave the 10% first, that way it would multiply that to give you 12, but oh well. Now on dexterity, it's the same thing, except it gives 2 jump and 5 speed. Burning, same thing. Wet, same thing. Earthen, magical, cursed, windy. It's all the same thing. Then we got the hardened, so it gives you 7.5 protection. Literally just protects you from any physical damage. Warding, what it does is, let me check. It reduces potency of debuffs. Okay, so if you want less debuffs, then you want to use that. Tenacity, it's basically you get stunned less. Insulated, if you're exploring a lot and you take damage from the environment, probably going to use that. Vampiric, literally, if you want to fight someone with holy, you're going to get cooked, but it's really good for PvE as you can just steal life from them. Tanky, it's kind of like the things from up above, because the defense boosts, so that means it'll multiply your protection, your warding, just the gist of that. You got berserking. It's basically like strengthened, but it's 20%. Okay, then it's -10 protection, zero point 0.5 times positive defenses, and times 2 negative defenses, which I don't know if that's really worthwhile thing. Fragile, don't use it. Just don't. Worthless, don't use it. Don't. Thirsty, no. Okay. Crowded, no. Sweet, if you're going to be a summoner, I would recommend that. Corrupt, if you use that, something's wrong with you. Now we're on to upgraded. Mythical, it's basically the same thing as legendary, but this time it doubles it, but the negative stats go up by a fifth of its power. Now flawless, negative stats just out the window, gone. positive stats, it's going to be less of a multiplier than refined. Also, you get one more jump boost, so you can jump one more stud, and you get a 2% speed boost. Brawny gives you 5% physical boost. It'll give you the Brawny perk, which converts a portion of all positive boost to a physical boost. So basically, if you have anything like maybe Holy Shield that's a positive boost, it'll take a portion of that and give you a physical boost. Quick, more attack speed, more jump boost. I went through that just a second ago, and more speed boost. It's pretty simple. Blazing, it gives less of a fire boost, but it does give you a wildfire, which turns your burn into an AoE. Raining, same thing as wet, but it gives a perk rainstorm, which hitting opponents has a chance to create a range up that heals and damages opponents. So it heals you and it damages the enemies. Now on to Earthen. It's the same thing as that. You just get -5 speed boost. You get Stone Weapon. It slows down your attack speed, but you gain a lot of earth damage based on your weapon. The attack speed slowness gets reduced based on your earth boost. So if you have a higher earth boost, then I'm pretty sure that means that you're not going to be as slow. Now on to Surging. It's basically the same thing as Magic, just not as good of a boost, but you get Magic Surge. So you get a chance to reset your weapon art cooldown on weapon art usage. So basically the things you get from your sword, like the main skill, it may reset it instantly. Now on Eldritch, upgraded from Cursed, it literally just throws Hex out of the window and gives you Dark One. I wouldn't really say it's very good. Debuffs last longer on you, but you get increased damage whenever you have them. And, I mean, do what you will with that. Tempestuous, I would just recommend you, if you're going to build, maybe use it on one item. That way you just have one tornado, because I don't think it'd be very viable if you had multiple tornadoes. You could be doing something else with that. Blessed, it gives you water and holy boost. It's not the greatest unless there's a holy water uh, like hybrid build will boost. You will gain bonus healing, so that's pretty good. Now sacrificial, it's upgraded from summoners. You get less of a summon boost. It's halved, but you get minion absorption where summons are instantly consumed if you are not buffed by this passive. You are healed and buffed based on the strength of the summon. So if the summon is like stronger, if it has the big or colossal effect, you're gonna get a lot of healing and buff. Okay. You got the wall buff. It's from Hardened. While blocking, give nearby allies a buff that redirects some of the damage they take to you. So that means that literally, well, if they take damage, some of that will go to you, but you're blocking, so you won't take as much. It's basically, what's it called? It's just to help your teammates. Now, for spell proof, you gain a shield occasionally that blocks the next debuff. It's kind of all it does. You'll receive some healing and a buff that gives a damage boost once you block it. It's kind of it. Ferocious. I mean, if you're going for a full-on tenacity build, like a tank build, I would use it because tenacity increases your damage dealt. That's pretty good. Contains. I wouldn't really use it. It's not that good. Necrotic. Um, I wouldn't really use this either because it's really hard to do multiple elements as a hybrid build, but do what you will with that. Now for Turtle King, has a chance to block any hit. That's not the greatest in my opinion. Frenzy, protection -2. I mean you can live with that. Rage increases movement speed, increases damage, reduces healing received, and increases damage taken. So basically you get a ton of buffs regarding damage, but you are going to take more damage yourself. Now for piercing, this is a great enchantment. If you're using a more like penetration piercing build, this is perfect for you. Alright. Now for restored, I wouldn't really use this. I mean it's kind of useless. Why take out your negative stats when you can build up your positive stats? Bleed potency, if you're going for a bleed build, I would use this. That's kind of it. Poison, same thing for bleed, except for poison. Now for Candy, it's Summon Boost. It's kind of all of that, except you take out the Holy and the Magic. It's just mostly Summon. Your minions will gain a stacking chance to apply Sticky, which, whenever their hits go against enemies that have Sticky, it'll remove it, but it'll deal bonus damage and heal the summons for percentage of their HP. Now, Warped, this is pretty good if you want to use it for like Jerry's hat. That way you have greater chances of armor. That's pretty good. So what it does, it increases the potency of most perks by zero point 0.1. That can be pretty good at times. You just never know, man. Alright, that's kind of it. Sometimes, usually whenever you get enchantments like double enchant, you'll only get default. And whenever you upgrade the enchants in the Tundra, it will not reset it to 1. It'll upgrade all, like both 2 and all 3. So you need to be careful with that. You could have, no, never mind. Legendary, it will be by itself. It cannot go with others. Um, Corrupt and Warped also can't go with others. And Mythical cannot go with others. That's kind of it. Uh, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed my little rant. Sorry if I yapped a little too long. And I'll see y'all later.